Everybody ready? Sound ready? Camera ready? Roll it. And 3, 2, 1. Let's start the show. What it is. Podcast. Yo, what it is. Here we are again with another one. That's right, another episode. Look, I was lucky enough to get some cool guests. You know these guys. You've seen them everywhere. They're constantly doing videos, trying to make you laugh, man. And these guys said, you know what? We want to be on the What It Is podcast. And I said, it's cool, man. I got you. So here we are, man. So let's go down the line and introduce everybody. Why don't we start right here to our left? We have Nathan. You want to introduce yourself? Want to say something really quick to the people out there?
Follow me, check out the stuff. Yeah, you can follow me, check my stuff. I've been doing some funny shit.
Hey, what up, everybody? I go by Pranks, also known as Prank World. Just to start off, I like eating tacos, so I love this podcast already.
Que lo miras, soy como Mike. They call me Mike El Bárbaro. I'm from Boyle Heights. That's right here in Los Angeles. And big shout out to Tacos and Workers for having us. And also big shout out to Tattoo Kings. Toma la huevón. Make sure you guys give them a follow. But yeah, once again, shout out to everybody that's having us here. Toma la huevón. Make sure you guys check out our page. That's my friend, Franks and Nathan. Toma la huevón.
So I'm Wi-Fi, aka that's my brand entertainment, you know. Yeah, hell yeah, we're just locked in right here with Tacos and Workout. Stay tuned.
Thank you guys, man. So listen, man, I've been watching you guys, and you know what? You guys make me laugh all the time. You know, I've seen a couple of episodes. I think there was one where you guys were interviewing each other about the stimulus check. I think Mike said, "Can I sing you a song really quick for $10?" And then he goes, "Woo woo woo!" And I was like, "Oh man!" I fucking started laughing. I was busting up, man. Nathan bringing it down with that. Can you buy me a beer for?
That video has a story behind it.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, well, let's get down. Let's tell them what the story is, man.
That's cool, that story?
Yeah.
Tell them that story. Shit.
Okay, so we're filming that movie, right? I mean, that skit. Late night, I know what we were thinking. You know, we're doing a video in a gas station like around 12 o'clock at night. So, okay, credits goes to this guy. He wrote the skit. That's his skit. We just came along, right? So that day, this guy had a little gun, a little AK. So we're filming, and then the cop passes by, and as soon as the cop passes by, I'm looking up to I'm like, oh, what's the bitch in the car? Can we cuss?
Yeah, I mean, try to keep it minimal.
So when you busted the U-turn, I'm looking at the cop. I'm like, okay, he's coming for us, and I'm still not telling these guys that the cops are coming. I'm like, because we're filming the skit. But as soon as the cop busts into the gas station, they're like, oh shit, the cops. This guy throws a gun. I'm like, oh no. So the cop gets telling, hey, put your hands in the air, And then I'm like, oh shit. So that's when I stopped filming. No, but I should have kept filming. These guys are mad, but hey, at that moment you're not thinking about it. You're like, fuck, I don't want to get shot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm just fucking pointing at us.
I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, hey bro, we're just filming a skit. We're just filming a video. And he's like, what did you throw? And I'm like, the gun is fake, bro.
What was it, a Nerf gun?
It was a fake gun, bro. Yeah, but mind you, from far,
It
like
looks
you're
like a
passing
little
by,
AK,
this
you know?
was like speaking. Mind you, the video's going like that. So he has a gun and he's pointing it at him. So it looks like he's thinking it's what like it looks from
like
far.
a
He
giant
passed
Right off the dot when I was like cleaning up my hair. And you see somebody, you see a little kid from the side of the like, what is that?
So the cop,
He thought, you know?
yeah. So he throws a gun in the bushes, right? He throws a gun in the bushes, and the cop goes and he goes get the. Then he starts laughing.
Yeah,
He's like, oh.
So it looks like a straight up ghetto jack move.
I was around the moment, like I have my hands up and everything.
So on the video, you can see that he goes like, what he say? You know his money, something like that.
Let me get that money.
Let me get that money. That part right there was when that happened.
It's crazy, man. Like, I see your guys' videos, and sometimes I wonder, how do you guys do them? I always ask myself, the kind of videos that these guys do, you guys are really out there pushing it, you know, trying to make it funny, and it works, man. I see it, right? And then I ask myself, this is a kind of video, like you said you did it at midnight. I'm like thinking, damn, you guys are doing videos at midnight. Like, I myself,
Like 5 in the morning, man.
Crackhead activity.
you're like straight up putting that work in, man.
Hell yeah, we be trying to do it, you know?
So let me ask you, you guys are obviously dedicated to what you do. You're good at what you do. You've developed a large fan base. I know some of you have like 10,000, some of you have 60,000 followers. So you're going somewhere with this, right? But overall, what's your ultimate goal? What you're doing with this? Like, what do you want to come from this?
Me?
I'm just trying to get like little kids do videos and doing dumb shit on the streets. And you never know, you know, one video could blow up and it could change that kid's life.
Anybody else? Anybody want to kind of elaborate?
Well, basically, like, more to that story is like just to grow as a president, give back to the community. It's mostly to give back to the community. Like we didn't get it like when we were younger. People are like, yeah, they were in higher positions that we were not giving back to the community as far as like helping each other out, right? And especially in the Latino community, we never get that a lot, you know, especially we hate on each other, you know, stuff like that. So, yeah, more to that story, we're trying to grow, give back to the community. We just had an event a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
In Boyle Heights, we gave back to the community.
Shout out La Chacana, Boyle Heights.
Shout out to them, the Dove guy, everybody that came along, these guys, the team.
Rezo,
Everybody that came along, bro. So that's what this is more of, you know, to do that and open up platforms to younger generation, like he said, you know, and keep it going.
That's cool, man. So do you guys see yourself like getting as big as like Dogface? You know that guy Dogface, the one who did that?
Trip out. So my homie actually sells dogs to Dogface and shit. Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah, like camarada that's outside his cousin actually sells dogs to Dogface.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out Cali Kendall. So yeah, Cali goes came through for the music video last night.
So like, well, my point that I was trying to make, it's like Dogface, right? I don't know the guy. Obviously, he blew up making a TikTok video, and I think he got like sponsorship, and I think from what I heard, he came up like financially. I think with the house, he was living in a trailer. He had like a perfectly good story, and then somehow I don't know if TikTok is in charge of this, and they said, you know what? We're gonna use this guy as an example. We're gonna make this guy famous, give him everything to motivate other people to say, you know what? If that guy did it, you know, and then we're all gonna do it. Do you guys see? Is that kind of like what you guys are trying to do?
yeah, just take
Just
that
that
one
one video. Like,
One video to go viral, that's it.
if you can black out this, if you can say, I'm gonna just post it and I don't care what anybody says, like, you're set. You're good with it.
But is that something that you guys trying to do? Like
That's
what?
what we've been doing so before. Like, you know, there's always people saying, "Oh, hey, your videos are getting black." There's always, I take that as a compliment. Like, hey, yeah, let's go.
They're still looking at the video.
That's why they'll be like, you only got like 800 views, and I'll be like, oh, you're my biggest fan then. That's crazy. Thank you. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So honestly, what I try to do is like, as soon as like, I'm gonna keep posting, so that one video hits. You know, maybe it'll blow, maybe not. I want it to be a good video. I don't want to go viral though.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And you know what? I'm glad you said that. You bring up a very valid point, because we're all here doing the social media, right? I got my tacos and workouts. I have my what it is podcast on Spotify, and you know what? I've been struggling with this as much as anybody else. So from one creator to another creator, I can respect what you guys do, and I've been in this situation where people tell me, let's just do something stupid, and then I said I'm not gonna wear a dress. I'm not gonna run around down the street naked and doing stupid things like that, because that.
We don't really care like that, you know, when it comes to it. If it makes them laugh, you know, it's just.
So you would do something like that?
I mean, technically we wouldn't, but we would, like, we wouldn't care, you know. If it would make us go viral, I mean, we could do it too, you know, but a comedy video would be a little better.
Okay, so there's nothing that you wouldn't do, Wi-Fi?
I'm not down the block trying to sell my ass neither, you know. Shout out to homies from.
I got a train already. I'm not even supposed to be on the.
It just goes to show, like, you know, what some people will do, like, for fame or try to get to fame, but the overall thing that kind of like I see happening, it's like I'm not making any money making these videos. I kind of do them like for the same reason that you guys do. You're doing it for fun, and if something positive comes for it out of it, then great. And you guys go above and beyond by helping out your community. So it's like I help out my community in different ways, but you know, I think everybody's kind of like on the same thing. But with that being said, the people that are trying to make these videos, I always ask myself, like, when you know, when that Harvey Weinstein thing came around, and Harvey Weinstein was like, hey, you want to get famous? And they're like, yeah. And they're like, hey, you got to slap on the knob, right? And then you're thinking like, oh man, like, these people did that to get fame, and it like kind of what we're doing now. I'm thinking like, what's the limit? How far are we willing to push to try to get to that level?
I mean, you could push. You can push as long as you can, but you got to think about this. After a while, it starts to get boring to people. So, like, let's say I started doing pranks in the beginning. I still do them, but like, how long is it gonna last until people start getting over? Like, Chupapi Muñeño. Like, a lot of more haters.
They started beating them up.
Oh, really? Why doesn't he post those videos online?
I see some on Facebook. Some guys slammed them, bro. He just picked them up, slammed them, bro. Like,
He kind
of asked for it though.
It's not almost funny.
Yeah, he's just being an
It's all recorded.
Well, that's the thing. I know you do a couple of prank videos, and you know what? I see that you kind of do like clean kind of pranks respectfully, like you don't really fuck with nobody or whatever. It's kind of like, oh hey, this is my girlfriend kind of a thing, right? But it's good innocent fun or whatever, right? It's harmless. But the guy that you just mentioned, I've seen his pranks, and he uses the same friends or characters, and I'm under the impression that they're pretty much 95% they're all fake. Every once in a while he'll do a video where it seems legit, like he's actually talking to an elderly person. But I'm like, why are you fucking with an elderly person, man? It's like, that's somebody's mom. That's somebody's...
Yeah, can I elaborate on that?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
I think it just shout out to everybody and respect their own platform, right? I'm never gonna judge somebody on the platform like this is what they do, but he kept it original. He kept that going, and that's what made him, and he blew up. You know what I'm saying? He kept it going, and I think that's the recipe of this. Be original. Be original with your content. Keep going. Stay consistent, especially with this Instagram world. If you miss out 1 week, that's like you missed out like 3 months.
2 days feels like that.
So if you miss out, because it happens to everybody. I was on Instagram for a couple of days, and I'm like, fuck, I missed out.
You'll be surprised how many people notice. Like your followers, your true supporters, they'll send a DM. Hey, you good? You sick? Like they'll check up on you. Those are the people that you gotta keep close to.
Yeah, so the main thing is just be consistent, and just like you said, just drop videos, because you don't know what video's gonna take off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He has videos that already get like thousands of views, like 300,000 views. He has a video that already get 400,000 views. He has a 400,000 views. Same to everybody, you know what I'm saying? But it's still being humble, still staying consistent. Just like Dogface, you gotta know.
Yeah, that's true. I do agree with you that you gotta be original, because there's a lot of people that are just kind of like copying each other's thing, But I just want to throw it back, a little bit in regards to that guy that we just mentioned. I can't even remember his name, but it doesn't really matter. I just don't agree with them walking up to random people and fucking with them, man. It's like. Yeah, he fucks with people.
I wasn't aware of that.
He deserves it.
I think he's more harassing people now. He's more on the harassment side.
That's what deserves what he gets, $100 for sure,
How I seen him, I was just saying Chupapi.
I never went.
In the beginning, it was cool, but now he's going overboard,
I'm not trying to hate, but now he's hurting people, throwing up stuff.
It's really not about hate. It's just that there's a lot of things going around, and it's just like we're mild entertainers, right? Hoping to aspire to become something like of a bigger entertainer, right? Whether it be through doing skits, through me coming out in movies, or having your podcast, having your YouTube, whatever, right? So, well, there you go, right? So, but I just think he's going down the wrong avenue, doing that to people, man. It's kind of like what I said, like your pranks, your videos, they don't hurt nobody. They're funny. It's like there has to be some level of class to what and respect to other people, and that's what you got to. Because you know what, that you're making it okay for people to watch a stupid video and be like, oh man, this guy, he was totally fucking with these old people. I'm gonna go fuck with them too. And it's like, dude, you're opening that up. And it's like, what if it was your mom's, man? What if someone kicked your fucking ass? Then it's like, it's like I'm not promoting violence at all. But I'm just saying you have to be more knowledgeable on what you're doing and what you're creating with your platform. You gotta kind of keep it positive. And that's what I like about you guys' product, man. You guys are out there doing it.
Speaking of movies, these guys already been in a movie, so what was the movie?
I came out in Sancho Clouds. They used to buy Flores.
Blue carpet coming.
Yeah,
Shout
blue
out to
carpet
my
coming.
friends.
Blue carpet
Shout
coming.
out to our coming.
too.
Yeah, shout out to all my tickets.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
Uncle
shout out.
Flores out there, hell yeah.
Remember that other movie came out?
Chata with Old It's gonna come out next year, but it's a good comedy movie. You guys can't miss it. It's funny.
You
It's
don't like
hilarious,
it.
you know.
If
Check
you-
it out.
Yeah, check out Santa Claus too, bro.
Santa Claus is funny, bro.
Okay, so really quick in case we missed it, it's Sancho Claus and what's the other movie?
Chata with Old Milk. That one's gonna.
Or Chata with oatmeal.
That's a comedy. It's a comedy.
There you go. And how did that happen? Did you guys reach out to them or they reached out to you guys?
It's called just being plugged up, bro.
Yeah.
It's connections, you know.
I'm sorry, it's called
Plugged up.
oh plugged up. Okay.
Yeah, connections.
Connection, that's all it is. It's like you
Like
can
how-
hit them up, but they're not gonna really
Yeah.
reach out to you. You gotta kind of know them, you know. Yeah.
They-
Sometimes, yeah.
They asked me, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm down. Shit, why not?
Sometimes you just get selected.
And that's what it's all about. That's what we created, like this whole team, you know, because you know, we love each other, like see each other winning, you know, kind of like if it's him, if he's something, you still feel part of that.
Yeah.
We're a team.
That's how it is.
Yeah, yeah.
And, and you gotta surround yourself with individuals like that have the same mindset as you, like,
Basically, like,
and are really positive with your craft. And if you know how this goes, like, oh, I see him shining, like, oh, fuck, then you feel some type of way, like,
We
oh.
all try
No, no, no. There's no haterism here. There's no haterism in the circle right
And
here.
nobody,
Nobody's bigger than the other, you know?
Nobody's bigger than the other. We're all equal.
We
When we go in, we all have the same play, like that, you know?
We're all the same,
We're all the same. No, he gets the shine. Everybody gets the same.
Man, you know what? I love that you know brotherhood and unity mentality, man. Because it's crazy out there, man. I see it, man. People that like they for whatever reason they start hating on each other's content, and instead of like helping each other out, they start like beefing and trying. I'm not like, bro, like you're taking energy from your content to hate on or on somebody else. It's like why don't you shut up and create something better? It's like if you think that dude made a funny skit and you're a little jealous, then cool. You know what? Then have a different mindset. Tell yourself, I'm gonna go make one even funnier than him. And then the other person's gonna say, you know what? He taught me on that video, and it's healthy. It's a healthy relationship of kind of like helping the platform grow, as opposed to saying, you know what? I don't like that podcaster. I don't like that YouTuber. Throwing all that hate. It doesn't get you nowhere. And obviously, you see with the work that these gentlemen are doing, they're becoming more and more successful. And we see that eventually they're gonna be where they need to get at. So we're all good on that.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead, man. It's an open platform.
You know what makes my day, like when somebody just randomly hits me up and they're telling me, hey, you made my day better, you made me laugh, you know, like keep it going, you know, that's the positive messages that we look forward to. As doing comedy videos, you know, like there's a lot of people that are going through depression and other things in the world, you know, but if you make them laugh,
They make it.
they you know, it
And
makes it way better, you know,
and
that's
some
all
people hit me
it's all
up.
about.
Some people hit me up and like, yeah, then they be like, damn, man, you made my morning, I'm happy. And that's what I'm like,
You know, just,
That's great, and that's true, bro. Because
And I be
was in
like-
the hospital that was 70 days for you. I'm in the hospital right now. I just watched your video, but it made my day, bro. And I'm like, that shit. I'm like, damn. You know what? That's what
it
keeps me going,
makes me
bro.
happy, like, damn,
It
bro.
keeps me going, you know. Once again, good shout out to Tattoo King. Follow, we got the good art. Hit him up. We got the good artists right here.
He's slanging.
Again, shout out to my boys Tacos that workouts for having
Thank you guys for that, man. Man, anything else that you guys want to like, you know, like what other projects are on the works for you guys?
We got well, I can't say about the video, but we got some good ass videos coming.
You got some interesting, anything that,
Yeah.
look, I'm not asking you to give out anything you're not supposed to. Just give us a little hint. But obviously, if you can't talk about it, you can't really talk about it. We understand that. We don't want to put nobody in an awkward position.
Okay.
we got
What do you mean by little
some
hint?
seasons, we got some seasons.
I'm sorry. What do you mean by a little hint? Hey, wait a minute. I see you. You got a bottle? Oh, you're hungry?
So the
Go
video.
ahead.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, go ahead, dude.
Just leak it.
Nah, well, I'm not gonna say the whole thing.
We'll just
How it
talk it out
starts.
after.
But that video is about somebody using a wig.
Somebody using a wig?
Yeah, a wig. But that we thought about that idea. Oh, my boy thought about that idea right then. Wi-Fi.
We all like.
Welcome.
I'm gonna tell you. This is how we
We all come up with an idea and we add to it, you know, that's all it is, you know. I may have some ideas, I'll make mine, I'll make Frank's, I'll make Nathan, but we all just put more salsa on it and make it better, you know. So that's how we really do it.
This is how the whole video.
Yeah, let's go through the process really quick.
So we're in a
On
group.
topic.
We're in a group, right?
Let's think about topic.
We're in a group chat. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are you guys doing today? Let's work.
That's how it is.
It's hard because everybody has their own schedule, right? And we respect everybody's schedule, but when we lock in at nighttime mostly, you know? And we lock in sometimes from 8 at night until 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning. And we do like 6, 7 videos. And then that's how we take advantage of the situation. But I come up with an idea, he comes up with this idea, he comes up with an idea. We all come up with ideas, you know? We just put them together, and that's how it is. You know?
Wow.
That's how we do it, you know? But yeah, the main point is always like take advantage of the time so you can do more content. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So you can take it out.
and then just have your time with it, you know, like upload it the next day. Don't rush yourself, you know what I'm saying?
Work on that video, make it good enough to get viewed, and then upload it.
Like a couple of days ago, we were just it was just me, Wi-Fi, and Frank. We went to his house. Bryce is very detailed as far as like using props, right?
Yeah.
Me, I'm more like let's get it, let's go to a spot and we record it. But I have my idea, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's scripted already and we run with it, you know what I'm saying? And it goes good. This guy likes to use props, and I respect that, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it takes longer to do the video, but if you dedicate to this, you don't mind it, right? Speaking of that, once you take this like a job, then you're not having fun with it anymore, right? So that's how this shit is, you know what I'm saying?
You start taking it serious.
We take it serious,
You
you know.
start
We
taking
take
it serious.
we take it
So,
serious.
so a couple of days ago, we got there. He's like, "Hey, bro, I got this prank. I got this skit." I'm like, "Okay, cool." And he's like, "All right, who's coming?" We showed up. Well, he already had the fucking props and everything. I'm like, "Fuck, this shit's fucking amazing." We haven't dropped we're supposed to drop it today. We're gonna drop it today at 6 p.m. That video's. I hope it's gonna do good. That just comes with the props he got down. You know, that's him, pranks. So shout out to pranks.
I like it. Yeah, man.
I
Hey, but my
couldn't
point
make
being-
it. Okay.
You could have made.
But I still get credit for it.
But my point being said is that video, it took us like 2 hours to do, right?
Yeah.
1 hour and a
We went
half.
home like
It's good. We take a little. We take our breaks.
You did it with no effort.
10, 13, clock out.
Nah, it's just that one was so detailed.
Oh,
That one was
break.
really okay, we had to, we didn't focus on the shots and how we're gonna do the editing, so we sat down like, okay, so I'm gonna do
Like
this.
sometimes, I'm not lying, sometimes we record it, and then you look at it, and they don't like it. Oh no, do this better.
And we have to redo it.
And
you
after
know?
that,
There's been a couple
Sometimes-
videos that we haven't uploaded.
Yeah.
Because we're like, fuck, we don't like that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it is, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's
We
a lot of
just
videos.
keep them in the archives, and we keep on moving forward.
Yeah, don't delete them.
Post them. But there's a matter of time. I just feel like there's a matter of time, you know what I'm saying?
You can have it like if you don't have a throwback Thursday post,
Throwback
and that comes.
And then you guys, like I seen you guys doing some at inside liquor stores, inside like different places of business. How do you guys get them to like convince them to let you do it? Do you ask them, or you just straight up like just do your videos?
Those are like the liquor stores that we all post. They already
So they already know.
Yeah.
So they be like, okay.
For everything.
Those are like those are the drunk guys.
Sometimes we just ask random ass like people that are working right there, like, hey, can you record this for me? And we don't tell them what the fuck we're gonna do. We just do it and make them laugh.
Oh, okay. So like,
But we do respect the stuff.
Yeah.
We don't.
Like we're not gonna fuck up someone's. We're
Yeah.
not gonna mess up no one's store.
Yeah.
So like you'll walk up to like a burger shop and say, hey, we're gonna do like I'm just using that as an example. I don't know if you have or have not.
Works there, we'll.
Okay, so that it's gotta be like like my manager's not here. Hey, come down and come through and make the video.
Nah, sometimes we know store owners. We know the owners mostly. So
We don't know supposed to.
Yeah.
we know
Yeah, it's mostly like it's mostly friends that we
Yeah,
know that own the
friends.
shops.
owners.
Yeah, like shout out to Beat Up
that's for the
Socio.
art station.
Shout out to Beat Up Socio. Shout out to J-Red Tacos.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
those are
Fire.
good people. Good at spotting for
Fire,
yeah,
yeah,
good
yeah,
at trying out.
Wow.
But yeah, those are people that really help us out as well. Like sponsors.
And they really support us.
Last time,
They
he just left us there. He was like, "Hey, you guys can finish up. We just lock up."
Yeah, they're really.
The trust is there. The trust is there. You know.
Yeah. So we respect stuff, bro.
And like I said, we promote the business. We
Yeah.
show love back. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. I was giving back, showing love back.
And I think Mike, you just said something. You got sponsors. How does that work come into play with what you do?
Sponsors.
Yeah.
Pretty much too, like the homies are sponsored right here. These things, like
Okay.
things they shout out, like the homies that sponsor.
Shout them out really quickly.
Shout out to Tony Dips. Shout out to my boy Tony. I don't detail as well, but shout out to Tony Dip. This dip is really good. Make sure you try it out.
Check it out.
Really fun spot and
check out the homie that gave me the shirt right here. Fucking Underdogs right there. The homie came through.
Another big sponsor.
Hey,
1, 2, 3.
hey, thank you.
Tattoo King, come on!
Thank
That's
you
all
for
we want to hear.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Shout out to Camarada for the spot.
Yeah.
All right.
I really appreciate that.
So it kind of seems like your sponsors kind of reach out to you as opposed to you reaching out to them. Okay.
Just friends that just start their own
So it's a
business,
community. It's a community. That's awesome, man. That's awesome, man. So other than that one video that's coming on, you guys have any other business ventures? You guys are eventually gonna move on to anything else other
What I
than
want to do, I'm not gonna lie. I've been talking to them. I want to do a meet and greet.
meet and greet?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like an awesome idea.
So, but I want to get other people that do videos and all that, so we can all get together.
Hey, you know what? That sounds like something.
Get business and all that, anything. It doesn't have to be videos.
Idea, that's not going.
Yeah, but also I just future projects for myself. I got I linked up with Acalacas. I don't know if you heard of them. Those are the guys with the skulls.
The homies go.
Oh, yeah.
about that.
Yeah, so I just linked up with them. They just did the velorio.
Shout out to homie Articulate.
Shout out to our Reach projects.
Shout out to
Acalaca homies.
Shout out out.
I just become a new member with them, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Follow the page, Calaca homies. Yeah, that's how.
So how did the Calaca homies where do they come from, dude? Because I seen them in a music video for I think Twixie, right?
Yeah. So that video came about with Twixie's. Shout out to Twixie. She's the Danny Trejo Machete.
Yeah.
That's
Sponsored.
That's his.
Oh, that's the artist.
Yeah, the artist.
He signed it,
So shout out to LC1. He was the film director as well. Articulate, the one that put everything together. So yeah, that's how that came about with Twixie and the video. But yeah, bro, that's how it is. What was the question? I don't think it was something else.
Oh, hey, shout out to my boy Mike. He made Machete dance. I don't know how he did that. Machete, he did that.
How'd you meet Machete?
It's all through the Twixie video, you know. Yeah. Articulate got that together. Which was speaking about Tacalacas. I'm gonna go back to that. My shout out to Danny Trejo for doing that video.
Yeah.
We did that video in his garage in his house, right in his house. So, and we've been linked up ever since, bro. We've been linked up. That's awesome, man. But it all went up because of the Calaca thing, you know. They came on the Twixie video. That's how we got plugged in, and it's all family. Shout out to Twixie, shout out to Danny Trejo, Articulate, LC1 Productions. All that is family. So that's how we're moving. And these guys are coming with too. So that's how.
Yeah, man, I see you guys putting in work. I see you guys doing that stuff and going to all these special events. I see you guys going to these like concerts and stuff with Danny Trejo and some other Instagrammers and stuff like that. So it's awesome, man. Listen, man, I think we're about ready to wrap up. You guys, anything else you guys want to add to the podcast before we say goodbye?
Shout out to everyone who sponsored us today. You already know. Shout out to homies.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out to the homies.
Came through.
Come get your work.
Shout out to everybody that sponsored us.
Just stay tuned with us, bro. Stay tuned.
Hey, we got some good videos coming soon.
Yeah, very
We
good.
got.
For sure to make you laugh.
Follow me on Instagram, Mike Robert type 2. Follow my podcast as well. Toma la One. Big shout out to Tacos and Workouts for having us again. Thank you.
All right, guys. And with that said, you know what? Stay tuned. There's many things coming out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to my boys right here. They're doing great things. You know, making those funny videos. We'll catch you guys. A rato!